What's up you guys? My name is Tara and here on my channel I teach you guys how to make homemade skincare products. So I get a very frequently asked question here on my channel, and especially a lot lately. And that question is, where do I purchase my cosmetic packaging? So first I want to address that anytime I make a recipe or make anything here on my channel, I always link to all the equipment I use and all the ingredients I use, including the packaging in the description box. So anytime you're watching anything on my channel, check the description box and links to everything I use will be down there. If I forget to link anything, just shoot me a comment and I will send you a direct link to that product you're looking for, because sometimes I do forget to link things. And even though I link to these websites in the description box, I still get this question. So I figured I might as well do an entire video about where I buy my packaging. So specifically there are 2 websites that I buy all my packaging from, but I'm going to mention a total of 4 because there are 2 other websites I think are worth mentioning. Alright, let's start with my favorite website, and that is containerandpackaging.com. And this is where I buy all my glass packaging. So when I first started selling my cosmetics, if you don't know, I sell homemade cosmetics over on Etsy, so if you want to check it out, link up here, link in the description box. But I started out with plastic packaging just because it was cheaper. Then I realized, you know what, glass is more eco-friendly and it looks more luxurious, so I switched to glass packaging. But I still have some leftover plastic packaging in my inventory, so I want to use it up. I also use it on my channel whenever I make something because I want to use it up. So if you see me using plastic, that's why. It's just because I have a bunch of it and it needs used up. But like I said, this website is where I buy all my glass packaging. And the reason why I buy all my glass packaging on here is because it's the cheapest website I have found to purchase glass packaging. And that is taking its shipping and handling into consideration. Because you might find a website that is cheaper, that sells each bottle individually cheaper, but once you include the shipping, it might not be as cheap. So that is why I purchased from them. The shipping normally ends up being like anywhere between $100 to $200 each time I place an order. So the shipping really is expensive, but it's worth it when you're buying thousands of pieces of packaging at a time. So if you are only looking to buy like 5 or 10, maybe 20, this website probably isn't for you, but I will mention a couple other websites that might be better for you. But they also sell plastic packaging on here, and they sell like different types of unique packaging like foaming pumps or airless pumps. I haven't really explored it completely. I'm really only on this website for glass packaging, but I'm sure they have all kinds of other things. So it's definitely worth checking out to see what types of packaging you need, because obviously you sell different cosmetics than I do, so your packaging might differ from my packaging. And they have all kinds of different closures. They have like little spray pumps, they have just little dispensing pumps, they have just normal screw-on caps, they have like aluminum caps, all kinds of different stuff. So go check them out. This next website is where I buy my plastic packaging. And the reason I don't buy my plastic packaging from containerandpackaging.com is because it's more expensive. The prices here on Bulk Apothecary, which is where I buy my plastic packaging, is so inexpensive. It's so much cheaper than any other website I have found. So I highly recommend bulkapothecary.com if you are purchasing plastic packaging. So you do have to buy them in cases or bags or pallets in different number amounts. So you can't purchase just like 10 if you want. So that's what kind of sucks. But the shipping is really inexpensive and they're so cheap. So check them out and see what you think. They also have like some unique packaging. They have like this Cosma silver jar with cap. That's the title of it. But it's just like aluminum jar. I'll just put a picture right here. It looks nice and fancy. It looks super cute. You can buy like green plastic jars, blue plastic jars, that amber color. They have thick wall plastic jars with a golden metallicized lid. Here's a picture of it. But they have some really cute packaging on here. They also sell like roll-on bottles, those stand-up pouches that people typically put salt baths in. They sell lip balm tubes. So they have all kinds of different stuff, different closures, like they have pumps, they have flip caps, all kinds of different stuff. So check them out. Their prices are great. They also sell on this website essential oils, some carrier oils. They sell waxes and butters, botanicals, herbs and spices, preservatives, clays, flavors. They sell so many different things on this website. It's a great place to start when you're first starting out making cosmetics. This is where I bought the majority of my ingredients when I first started out, and then as I got into more like complicated recipes, I switched to different places. So this is a great place to start when first starting out. So not only can you buy your packaging here, but all kinds of different ingredients. So the shipping is well worth it because as we all know, the more you buy at once, the more you save on shipping. Keep that in mind. The next place I want to talk about is cosmetics.com, and I believe that's how it's pronounced. They just spell cosmetics with a Q and then like an X at the end, just to mix it up a little bit. But this website I've only purchased from once, and it was like 3-4 years ago, back before I even sold cosmetics. And what I really like about this website is their unique packaging. I mean, is so unique. If you sell makeup like mascara, eyeliner, lip gloss, this is where you want to buy your packaging. Their packaging is so unique on here. I've never found any other website that sells stuff like this. I can't even go into full depth about it because I haven't explored their whole website because I just don't need this type of packaging. This website is totally worth checking out if you're selling makeup or even skincare products. Check it out. So many different unique things on here. All right, moving on to the last website, and this is usplastic.com. But don't let the name fool you. They also sell glass packaging. And this website was a close competitor with containerandpackaging.com. I almost bought my glass packaging on usplastic.com, but I noticed Container and Packaging's prices ended up being cheaper. The individual bottles on containerandpackaging.com are more expensive than usplastic.com, but when you take the shipping and handling into consideration, Container and Packaging ends up being cheaper. So make sure you're always taking shipping into consideration when you're buying packaging. So that is why I went with containerandpackaging.com, not usplastic.com, but things might be different for you depending on how much you're buying or maybe where you live. So check it out. You might love it. They have plastic packaging, glass packaging. They sell like really big like plastic jugs. Looks like they sell like labware. Yeah, they sell like beakers and stuff. They sell pipes. I don't know what you need pipes for. Maybe not for making cosmetics, but maybe for other things. They just sell all kinds of different things. So even if you're not making cosmetics, it looks like this is a good website to check out. And those are all the websites that I recommend to purchase packaging. Most of these are all bulk sites. So typically these websites are only going to cater to people who are buying in bulk. If you aren't buying in bulk, your best bet is Amazon or eBay. And on every single one of my videos, I always link to where I actually buy the physical container I'm using in that video. And then I also link to a similar one on Amazon because I know a lot of people have Amazon Prime, and I know a lot of people don't want to buy hundreds at a time. They only want like maybe 10, maybe not even 10, but sometimes you got to buy at least 10 on Amazon and stuff. So Amazon and eBay is also a great place to check out if you're not trying to buy in bulk. So I hope that answered your questions for you guys. I get asked this all the time. So now you guys know where I purchase my packaging. So now, last but not least, I want to give a shout out to my patrons. So I want to give an all-around shout out to all my patrons. I thank all of you guys for subscribing to my Patreon. It like really baffles me how many people are actually part of my Patreon. I did not think I'd get this many people, at least not this fast. So thank you all for any support you guys give me over there. It means a lot. If you guys didn't know, I do have a Patreon, and if you subscribe for $1 a month, you get early access to videos. $5 a month, you get early access plus access to my blog where you can actually print out recipes and directions to my videos. And then $10 a month gives you a shout out at the end of each of my videos and a link to whatever website or social media you want in my description box, along with the blog and early access. And then the $15 tier, you get everything I mentioned, plus you are entered to win a giveaway at the end of each month for one of my cosmetics. Going back to the shout out tier, I need to give 3 lovely people a shout out. So the first shout out goes to Herbalist Tracy, who owns Essence of Nature, and she recently sent me some of her products. I absolutely love them. I am obsessed. She has all kinds of unique stuff over on her Etsy shop, so her Etsy shop will be linked in the description box. Then the next shout out goes to Musical Mood Ring, who owns Stardust Bath and Body, and at this moment of me recording this, her website's not up yet, but you can still go to stardustbathandbody.com, put in your email, and get notified when it goes live. This video is actually recorded a month in advance, maybe even 2 months. I have 7-8 videos like pre-recorded and uploaded right now. I pre-record a lot. So her website might be live right now. Go check it out. I'll also put her Instagram down there as well. It is Stardust Bath and Body. So just in case her website's not up, you can follow her on Instagram and check out what products that might potentially be selling. They look very cute and colorful. Okay, my memory card was just full, but I deleted some stuff. So this looks a little different, that's why. But the last shout out goes to Nature's Farm Girl, who owns naturesfarmgirl.com. She also has an Etsy shop, and her Instagram is at Nature's Farm Girl. So go check her out. She sells all kinds of natural skincare products. She's super, super sweet. Her and I have been having lots of conversations lately, and I think you guys will love her products. So those are my 3 shout outs. Thank you guys so much for being a patron. It means so much much to me. If you want a potential shout out, go over to my Patreon, subscribe to the $10 tier, and you'll have a shout out at the end of each of my videos. And the shout outs will last for as long as you stay a patron. Also, like I said, since I pre-record my videos, like if you became a patron in the $10 tier today, I already have 7 videos pre-recorded and edited and ready to be uploaded. So you wouldn't see your shout out for maybe like a month or 2. So if you do become a patron, just give it some time and your shout out will appear at some point. I do record about 3 videos a week, so if you became a patron today, next week when I record 3 of my videos, you'll be in those videos. So if it takes a little bit, that's why. But don't worry, you will continue to have shout outs for as long as you stay in that shout out tier over on my Patreon. But yeah, so that is everything I have for you guys today. Don't forget to check out my lovely patrons in the links down in the description box. Don't forget to check out my Etsy shop, and all the links to all the websites I mentioned in this video will be linked down in the description box. So I hope you guys have a great week and hope to see you guys next time. Bye!
I'm stuck in the motions. I've been consumed by the wrath of time like I'm frozen. I'm shattered in this life. It's still the path that I've chosen. Because I've had a vision, now I'm on a mission to find myself with you.